Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio Vanilla 1.0. In our last episode, we set up a few things, including modules. We did some renovation of oil processing by adding 2 new oil stations. We do have a little bit more up here, and we have a little bit out here just outside of the new walls. But there's not much oil. It's kind of bothering me. Even that one there is only 1700, so I'm hoping to continue traveling in this direction and hoping to find more oil as I head out that way. But I don't know. There's an awful lot of nothing on this map, but I guess that's what I get for choosing default settings, which of course I did on purpose. But nevertheless, so hopefully we have enough oil for now. I did expand the solar just a little bit more here, another 8 or 10 maybe blocks of it. 11, 12, 13 maybe, 13 blocks of it. I think I did it from here, all of this over here. So I did that off camera, as well as obviously the new walls. So, and then I'm working on right now making the speed modules 2 out of some of the speed module ones that were in storage for another suit of armor here. And once I get that, then I can then I can have a suit for building, which has more roboports in it, and a suit for fighting that has more shields and lasers in it. And then I can swap the suits back and forth instead of kind of meeting in the middle here. That doesn't do all that great. I just mess myself up here, so let me fix it real quick. Okay, so what I want to do is start some research up again. So let's I think I'm actually gonna research coal liquefaction, because we might have to do that very soon. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this worker robot cargo size actually. But what I want to work on today is actually some nuclear refining and mining, I should say, to start with. And what we need for that is we need to have a train loaded with sulfuric acid. So let's come up here in this train station that has been so far so very neglected. Actually, we haven't been doing science in forever, so that's why that looks good. Let's grab this here. And let's see how poorly I can... Yeah. I will fix that in a moment if I remember. That does not need to go there. Actually, yes it can. This can go here. And then I'll just grab another radar here to put back into that spot. And then we need to have sulfuric acid, which is right here. Oh, look at that. I could have picked that better if I tried. There we go. And then this needs to be a pump, of course. Pump. I can never find the pumps. I'm probably looking right through it. Or I don't have any. I don't have any. Okay. Oh, I just placed a bunch, that's why. Let me request some of those. I've already had a request for them anyway. So let's go ahead and request them and they'll get up here in a moment. I am in range. I'm just going to flip these 4 around. How far can I go? Okay, I'm good. Flip these 4 around because this is a loading station. And of course we need to have one of those. And then I want to just take this and do a ghost of it. And then of course we need to have a power pole over here. For that. Welcome everyone. Oh, there must be a base bot coming to build it because we're in range. Yeah. Okay. So let's see, a train. And then a fluid wagon times 2. I hope that's just a throughput thing. I really do hope. Don't have much sulfuric acid though. Or did I just pull it dry? I just pulled the tank dry. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, I'm going to grab the color for this. Let's look at Factorio cheat sheet. Sulfuric acid color is just pure yellow, which makes sense. Which is red and green with no blue. And then you are going to copy to there. And this is going to be base sulfuric acid loading. Okay, and then you can have base sulfuric acid loading till full, and then we'll figure out the rest of the thing later. Research. Let's do a coal liquefaction, because as I was starting to say, and I think I got distracted, I think we're going to have to switch over to coal liquefaction with the lack of oil on the map. Not that there's a lot of coal either, but there's 4.7 million there. There's a tiny little bit there. We haven't touched this 2.4 here yet. I thought there was another one that was within my grasp here. There's one on the way out here at 3.5. So there's quite a bit of coal. We could go up there for 11 if we wanted to break into it. 9.8 there. There's 3.1 over there. That's not much. There's 14 total down here right next to each other. Oh, there's one right there. 5.8. So we have a lot of coal available. We must be fighting biters here. Yes, we are. Here they come again. They are slow. So we are aggravating that patch right there. It must be an expansion patch. And then we have several other patches here that are also very annoyed with us. But I'm okay with it at this point because we have walls up everywhere except for this bit here, which this just expanded here. This was not here before because I cleared this whole thing. And I want to put a wall here, but I wanted to let the wall get caught up because we're still a bit... No, we were a bit behind when I started the episode. Hadn't quite finished this wall yet. But I do want to put a wall here to seal off this narrow here. And then we also need this one here. Just a tiny little bit here. So I'll probably just extend this Roboport network this way and put a little wall there. But I was looking at uranium patches. We have 2.3 there, which is kind of this is our sort of base patch here. And then we have 5.4 down here. The problem is this is nowhere near my rails. So I'd have to bring rails to it. So I think what I'm going to do is use this one. I'm going to mine it and pick it up, and then I'm going to deliver it someplace for processing in or near the base. Probably just for simplicity's sake. Although, maybe not. Let me think about that. But let's get up there and get the mine going first. So let's take this train. We might as well just take this one. And drive out here. And then set up a little station here for sulfuric acid coming in. And the... I'm of course going to block the rails here for a moment. But a station here for sulfuric acid coming in. You need to stop. I forgot. And uranium going out. That's all we need here. So I think we're just going to do the T like this. And then pick this one up. And... I had it, and then I lost it. There it is. Okay, and then we'll come down here. Or how much I can get into this. Not that much. And I'm not going to bother with the parking lot because we're only going to have one train of each coming in here anyway. So it doesn't really matter. A little bit more. One more. I think that'll work. Actually, it won't work. Because I need to have two stations here. Just destroy all those cliffs. That's fine. Let's go up. Up a little bit more here. Not that much. Can I make this work? I'm probably going to have to landfill a little, I guess, in order to get this much. That's a little too close, I think. Let's just do a little bit more out here. Actually, is that far enough? That might be far enough. More research. I need to keep the research going because I do Covrex if I'm going to get this done. Yeah, let's do some Covrex. I should see if this is going to work. So let's grab a fluid unloading station, which is going to be here at the base. Excuse me, here at the base. Take that much of it and not this part of it. If this goes there, can I get this one in? Oh, I can. That works perfectly. Excellent. And then this can go here. And of course I need to signal all of this because I always forget to signal. Well, the only problem is this isn't long enough. I need to fix that too. Okay. Let's do another signal here just to make sure that we have swiftly moving blocks. 1, 2, 3. Not sure where you came from. I'm not super happy about it. Oh, I know what the problem is. The problem is you. Why don't you just come in here and take your time. Let's see. That's perfect. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can go right there. You can go right there. And then we'll just do one right there. And then manual mode because I don't want you going back to the base. Although I guess you could. It's not a huge deal. And then we'll do... Oh, I can't do that. Stop. I need to take this whole thing here. Cut it off of there. Because it needs to come way down. Way down. Actually. Wonder if I can get enough in here. Oh, yeah, I think I can. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to paste, not that, but this. That goes there. And then I need to have a signal there and there. Okay, and then this goes there, there. It's a bit close, but I think I can pull this off. But I couldn't really get it any more without messing with my grid, of course. This goes here, like that. This is going to be uranium 1, sulfuric in. Okay, and you go to uranium 1, sulfuric in, empty cargo, and go. And then, you didn't go. I don't power here, that's why. Well, no, that should have still worked. Why didn't you stay? I don't know why I didn't stay. Alright, let's, let me see. How do I want to do this? I think I can be creative with this a little bit. Let me grab a bit of a mining layout from over here. I forgot that radar. We'll get a small one here like this. Yep. And then I want to do this up. And I don't want to use that very, very last line there. Because that'll get picked up by the miner's range. And I don't want... I want to have as much room over there as I can. So we have 4 belts. Not a full 4 belts, but we have 4 belts. Solid loading station. We can get from one of those other mines as well. This one here. This isn't going to quite fit, so I'm going to do something creative with this. What did I do? Oh, I see what I did. I missed is what I did. So what I want to do here instead of this normal loader is I want to use a linear kind of loader. So we'll do it like this, and I think this is going to work. And it's not going to be perfectly balanced, but it doesn't really have to be. It just needs to be close enough. Oh, and these all have... Oopsie. These all have yellow belts in them. Let's take that and just do the upgrade planner. And I'll go trim the edges in a bit here. Let's see. If I can sneak this through... How can I sneak this through? If I do that, it doesn't help me. What if I only did 4? Maybe I should just do 4 per car. It's not going to be as good of a loading, but it'll help me out here. 4 boxes, that is. We're not going to have that much surplus here anyway. So that helps me out a lot because now I can run these quite a bit differently. So this one I want to come this way. And then underground here to here. This one needs to go there. This one needs to come out. One more. You go here. There. 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 This goes there. This one I'll have go up. No, I'll have turn in. And then this can go like this. I don't want the... I don't want to bend on where the inserter is if I can avoid it. You never want to do that if you can avoid it. So we'll do this one, and this one. And I think that will work reasonably. This one will go this way to go into a 4-to-4 balancer, which will get... That one goes there, that one goes there, there, and there. Delete, delete, done. Okay, this is kind of for very, very, I guess fortuitous or something. Kind of lines up pretty well here. That one's needed. Okay, so the last thing we need then is trim and then bring the sulfuric acid in by a pipe. We need a pump here. And then we'll just go out that way. And then sulfuric acid is kind of a fun thing because you don't have to hook up every... Well, in this case, I guess I kind of do. But I can just... Actually, I can just do it like this. Because these machines, these miners all have some sort of suction to them. So I don't really need to worry about pipe length here because they're going to be pulling it pretty well. So we just did a big red science, or purple science rather. So let's do a big yellow science research, maybe uranium ammo. That might be fun to set up now that we're getting some uranium going. Let's see, uranium, I like to see if it's got, yes, uranium ore is 100, 180, 210, 180, and 0. Nice nuclear radiation looking green. And then this goes here. And then I can do a bit of a, oops, there we go. Filter on this train. I always filter my trains because otherwise I'll mess it up. In reality, I probably could have just done a like a 1-2 train here or something. Didn't really need much. You can have 50 fuel. So this is uranium 1. Actually, I could do uranium outpost 1 to match the other names. Okay, so now we have that. This one is loading up still. We are making a lot of sulfuric. Sulfur is kind of struggling a little because we're consuming all the sulfur to make sulfuric acid right now. And we're not doing a very good job of it. But that's just because we're filling up these tanks. 4 visits should fill up the tanks fairly well, if not completely. And then we can move on from there. So where do I want to do the the refining and the Kovrax at? There's a couple of sort of schools of thought on this. One would be, well, set it up where you're going to do nuclear at, or you're going to build a nuclear plant at. And honestly, I don't know if I want to build a nuclear plant this time. That's the other coal I had right there, 8 million. That's where it is. Honestly, I don't know if I want to build a nuclear plant because we're doing solar this time. And you don't really need to do both. I mean, depending on the situation, we are still using our steam engines. So it might be worth it. Because we're not producing enough power right now to sustain without it. We might not be even producing enough power to sustain with it. Let's see. Should watch this, make sure it works. Actually, these, maybe I need to do the signal. Maybe I need to do that. The limiter. Let me summon my Wally train here. Come in here. And I guess I could have just put a train down on the rail and been done with it. So I think we need to go here and put an accumulator and power or water control on those things. I thought for some reason that accumulators and solar both disrupted the steam engine's ability to work. Or maybe it's just the solar that does. Let me see if that's the case. Once the solar is producing enough power and the accumulators aren't producing any, do the steam engines fall off? I could have sworn there was a priority system built into those two, but I guess there's not. Okay, well, then in that case, I need to definitely go and shut these off. So let's go over here, and I'm just going to park on the line for a moment right there. Just to do a quick tweak to the solar network. Do I have an accumulator on me? I do not. Shoot. Well, in that case, I don't want to stop where I was going to stop. Let's go all the way here into the base. And I want to request 1 accumulator. So all I need is 1. Oh, I jumped out. How do I keep doing that? Oh, because I pressed enter too many times. Am I within range here now, actually? No. Okay. Let's go up here and get in range of the logistic network. Did we finally use up all that copper from the starting? We did. Finally, all the starting mining is done. I still need to deconstruct all this junk. Oh, they're coming with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I got a lot of requests open here. Also, I have some... Come and pick up some stuffs. As long as we get that, that's what I'm here for. We must still be filling up the train here. Not there. Here. Must still be getting filled up with stuff. No, actually it's not. Okay, we got that one. And do I care about anything else? Not specifically. Do I want to just let the bots go back to the base? With their hands still full? Maybe we'll get this last clump that's taking their time to get here. Our turrets are engaging with the enemy. You got no power down here. I don't have anything to put in there. I think it's okay. It'll be okay. I'll fix it at some point. Actually, I'll probably just take this last bit out and put a laser in there or something. I can't put a laser in there. I'll just take this last bit out and maybe put a laser right here then. Okay, we got everything? We got everything. Let's get out of here. Thank you, autosave. Let's look at science to see how that's working here. We're out of blue. Why are we out of blue? Or did we just burn through everything? Or we're out of everything, actually. We're out of red and green. Looks like red is actually the one we're out of. But there's no reason why we should be out of red. So that's just has to do with production. So we're actually over-consuming right now. Okay, come over here. We'll just pause there for a moment. And we'll disable this. The easiest way to disable water, or disable steam power here, is to get an accumulator. There it is. I have 50 solar panels, but I have no accumulators for whatever reason. Put it down here where it's in your power network and kind of near to where your pumps are. Doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of near. And literally just wire the accumulator to the pumps. Now the accumulator is going to output, when it's connected to a circuit network, it's going to output signal A by default. You can change this just like you can always change everything else, but A is kind of nice because it's A for accumulator. And then we want these pumps to be enabled when A is less than, I don't know, 20%. And what that does is that makes sure that the that if there's energy in the accumulator network, or in the power network, in the accumulators, all accumulators discharge at the same rate in the same network. So even though this one's here and there's a bazillion of them up here, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. They'll all maintain the same level. So when the total accumulator charge in the entire base drops below 20%, then and only then do I allow water to kick its way into the steam engines. Let's do another research here. Sure, we'll just do a cheapo. That's not what I wanted. What I want is power network. So these are still gonna wind down. They takes them a while to burn through all the water that's in there, but you can see now they're falling off because they've burned through all the water that was in the pipes. And the power is oh, sorry, over here the power is gone now, actually. Let's go out to a minute. So you can see here, they rose up here when I fixed this condition, and then they fell off again pretty quickly when they ran out of power. Or they ran out of water, I should say. Oh no, they were shutting off. They were kicking on and off. They were kicking on at night when the solar fell below a certain value, which we don't need that to happen until the accumulators fall below a certain value. So this is better. This is better. Sure, another cheapo. Alright, we're blocking traffic though here, so let's get a move on. Where do I want to set up nuclear refining? This is a nice big open area adjacent to some water, so we can easily get some pipes in here. So this might be a really good place to go and set up here, kind of. Because that way I can do my refining and my processing kind of here, kind of local to where, and of course I didn't bring anything with me. Yeah, because I wanted to go back to the base to get supplies. Right, Wally. Now that we're mining uranium, I need to get stuff. I need to request the stuff for actually processing it. So let's look at what we need here. We need centrifuges. That's here. Well, sure, we'll take 50 of them. That's a stack. That's fine. And then I want to have some nuclear reactors. 4 of those. Actually, we can set this down to there. I like to do a 4 array to start with. And I'm not going to use the blueprint, but but I want to just look at the ratio here of kind of everything that goes into nuclear, using some nuclear blueprints that I've had for a long time that I got from Catherine of Sky. So a 4x reactor here that's in a modular setup uses or needs 80 turbines and 48 heat exchangers, a bunch of pipe, of course, and 160 or so heat pipes. So I'm going to put out a request for 160. We'll say let's see, we should be fine. 160 heat pipe. Oops. 160. And then 48 heat exchangers. And then 80. We'll just do it that way. It's easier. And then it was things like inserters, belt. What else was there in this setup? I cannot remember. Oh, my crap is full here. Let's get rid of some stuff we don't really need in the inventory. Oh, I did get all those, though. We could build the suit. Get rid of that. Nope, nope, not that. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I'll just request those back. Oh, I did build another suit. Well, I guess I don't need any of this stuff then. Shoot. Oh well, let's get rid of those. I built another suit and totally forgot about it at the end of the last episode. Get rid of those. So what else we need here is... do we need anything else here? I don't think so. We need these centrifuges. And for some reason we only have a fulfillment of 17. There must only be 10 in the box. While I'm here then, I should go up here and fix that, because you definitely want more than 10 of those being made. Nope. 12. Or do we? Maybe we don't. No, this will be fine. But I do want to request some modules. Let's see what we have for modules here. Because this is where you really want to start using modules. Did I not set those up yet? I don't think I did. I think I disabled this inserter. Didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Fix that one. Easy as pie. Oh, I did it wrong. I should have copied it and then pasted it on top. Okay, and let's do lab research speed. I want to put down the mall again because I saw we'd unlocked beacons, and that's a kind of a milestone here in terms of unlocking things. There it goes. What are we still missing? Spidertron and something else. I guess I should probably unlock Spidertron. That'd be a good thing to do. That's a nice expensive one. I think I'm going to go ahead out there. And see what we can do to set this up kind of quickly here. At least the refining process. We need oh, really? I get priority there? Okay. We need a few stations out here. The first of which is bringing in the uranium ore. Let's look at some of these recipes here. Hold on just a moment. We're going to start with refining uranium. So we need uranium ore. That's one. And then we're going to make uranium fuel cells eventually. That needs iron plate, so that's 2 items. We're probably going to handle these via belt. So we don't need to deal with, or maybe even bot transport. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So these will come back via that, so we don't need anything special there. Covrex, we don't need anything special for. So 2 stations in? Why do I feel like I usually need more than that? Okay, 2 stations. Let's just set this up right here. Right there. And then, let's see, uranium coming in. Let's do a small parking lot. Something like this. Take this signal out. 1. Let's do, I don't know, 4 trains parking. That should be fine. This is all good. The other end is not. Maybe it is. It is good. Okay, good. And then we want to have a solid, 2 solid unloading stations here. So let's grab a solid unloading station. No, actually, there's a third product I want to bring in here. I lied. There was a third product. So maybe I should do a little bit more parking. We'll do 6. We have all kinds of space, so it's not like it matters. And then we'll go here. And I'll explain what that third item is in just a moment here. So we need 1, 2, 1 for uranium, 1 for iron, 1 for rocket fuel to come in. We haven't made rocket fuel yet, but 1 for rocket fuel to come in, and then 1 for nuclear fuel to go out. Because I want to make nuclear fuel as well. I like nuclear fuel. I have signals there. They're all blinking at me. Okay, good. Doot, doot, doot. Doot. Do. I can use this again there. Need signals here. I didn't copy it in the blueprint. And then this can go like this. I'm going to make these kind of symmetrical just for fun. I never can delete that last one without messing it up. Okay, and then we're going to have, of course, some signals here. And then one after, just to make sure that the trains can move as swiftly as possible. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. No, 1 more. And this is good enough. All right, so now we have this going. And one of these is going to be a loading station, but that's okay. Where are you going? Oh, something on the ground. This, we need 4 of these combinators. You're going to the furthest one first? Yeah. This is going to get replaced, but not just yet. And then I want this to be bringing in uranium ore. And this is... Grab that train. And this is nuclear uranium in. Okay, and that train again. Survey says, let's see, uranium 1. Full. Oh, well, it's full already. Well, already is a strong thing there. Nuclear, uranium in, empty, and bring it on down. All right, let's see. I want to go. Let's go. Let's go down here. We'll bring it all this way, and then setting up uranium processing is actually fairly smooth. You just find your centrifuges, which are here, and you just do uranium processing. And then you're going to bring in a belt. I think we're going to go ahead and bring in a red belt here. And then I don't have any stack inserters. Let's put down blue ones for now. This is a 10 to 1 process. So I want to be... Let me see, how do I want this to work? I think I want to mirror this like this. Means that I should have put this one in there like that. Oh, it's being blocked by my train. Wally train, come in here. Behave yourself. So let's see. This is an input on this side. I'm going to bring all 4 of these down to 2 belts. So this should be good here in some manner. Alright, and then I want to do a power pole connecting all of these together, of course. And then, oh, red belt come out here, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll compress those down into 2 belts. I need to change my things there. That's a long reach. That's too long of a reach. Let's swing it over this way then, I guess. How far can I get it out there? We'll do that. There. One more. One more. There and there. And then these can come in, and then these will go... Actually, I should not have done that. These will start right away. I don't see why they can't. Like there. Bring some power in here. Bad spot. Better spot. On the outside, those are yellow belts. And then this can go like that. And then we are now making uranium. Now I want to get some productivity modules in these as soon as possible. So I'm going to go back to the base, get those productivity modules, come in here and put them in, and then extend this a little bit more. And when you guys join me in the next episode, we can set up Covrex, and hopefully we'll have some, maybe I'll let it run till I have the U-235 we need. We'll set up Covrex processing and a few of the other processing things, and then we can actually build some nuclear power. Just so we have it all built before, sort of before the, or during this series, I should say. So I'm going to head back to the base to get stuff, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you all for joining me. Bye for now.